Hello, people of Earth. It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. Today we have exactly one fox to give when we play The First Tree. But first I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, we're happy to have you with us, and we hope the day finds you well. All right. I don't know why I started. In my head, I was going to do Ludwig von Drake. All right, Dr. Ludwig von Drake. Gotta respect. Now let's get to The First Tree. I've been listening to this serene nature music for like 10 minutes now. Trying not to doze off during the countdown. But let's see if we can find our way to that voice tree. Okay, let's boop over here. Oh, away with you, cursor. Okay, good. It still recognizes my controller. I checked the options earlier. There wasn't any in-game volume option, so let me know if it's too loud. I did my best to strike it at a different level. Okay, so there's either a mommy or a daddy fox, and there's some baby foxes nearby. I wonder if the first tree is at that one in the distance there. Let's hit new game and find out together. Ooh. All right. Why would that back paw land last? Maybe that's just the way the paws hit when they actually run in order. Oh, good. More snow. I was privately lamenting, like I guess it gotta be privately if I'm just thinking to myself, how none of the streams would have snow until next Christmas or next holiday season. But this is nice. Up you get. Come on. Wait. Where'd the rest of your family? There's no like burrow or anything. Whoa!
I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Talk a run.
Are you thinking about him?
Wait, come back here.
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
My love.
No, it's okay.
I feel like I'm eavesdropping.
What else is on your mind?
Was Tog a run? That was Tog a run.
I don't know.
You are running.
It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life.
I'm probably going the wrong way
saw
already,
a
but I can't help
fox
myself.
On a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes.
I'm confused and
Get those
worried.
eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and
Whoa,
what's
what
been
a
going
leap.
on?
Okay, I probably need to jump
I
up
don't
this.
know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
I keep expecting the fox to be talking.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me.
Double
I want
fox
to hear.
jump. Of course.
All right.
Because why wouldn't I? Now that I know I can get up here, just running around for funsies. Okay. We are but a dream of a fox on our way to the first tree. What I can gather from that, I'm assuming, like, not bedside, but in-bed conversation between a couple. Okay. The fox searching for something. Obviously it wants me to go a certain way, but I cannot help myself. I have to go see what they will and will not let me do. Why are these rocks purple? Let's go find out. It likely means nothing. Yeah, I just legit toggle whether I want to run or not. I mean, that must come into play later if I'm on thin ice or something. What's this? Campsite. Oh. Okay. Wait. Maybe they were camping and got snowed in. These are some of their last thoughts. Yikes. Let's not get dark. We're just being a nice little fox right now. All right. Yeah, I don't have any clear... I think it was around here. Maybe this mountain path. I guess we could just head toward the sun as we were doing. That led us to that log we double jumped over. Speaking of, let's just... Hiya! Oh my goodness gracious me. Man, if foxes could do this in real life, I would do everything in my power to domesticate some. Rad Gnarly and his flying foxes. Get them all little capes. All right. What a lovely landscape. I mean, if you're a critter, I don't see too much accommodation for humans. Alright, seems a fairly straightforward path. Mind you, I wouldn't have found the campsite without it, or with just following it. Oh! Story elements. Come along, Foxy. Schneef. What's the Schneef button? Are you the Schneef? Oh no! I didn't see what it was until too late. Oh no. No, we don't want to jump. We want to howl and we want to mourn. What's the mourn button? How do I take a knee and feel bad for a minute? Oh no. Okay. Where do the controls go? Really? You're not going to tell me the controls during the game? Just at that one point? There was an interact button. Certainly not the jump. Okay, jump and sprint I got on lock. Okay, I had to go... Aw. I mean, I'm supposed to be facing it, I think. But I can't bear to look at it. Oh. Oh, my poor fox cub.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected. Geez.
Oh dear. Alright, there was a button to mourn. Okay, I think I can move on now. I was not anticipating that. Oh no. I have 3 more babies out there.
She had to find her other 2 children.
2 more babies out there.
That path. She followed it towards something ancient.
Ancient.
Something with answers.
Whoa. The voice tree. There it is, way in the distance. Haha, it was the one from the menu. Coming for you first, tree. Give me back my babies. Me versus the tree. Oh, and it's raining. What a miserable day. What a beautiful, miserable day.
Looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree.
What?
It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
It's me. I'm behind her the whole time. Hi. Hello, bunnies. How you doing? Do not eat. Do not eat. Do not eat. Hi. Wait, does that also mean that they're predators? I'm going to where all the twinklies. I don't know what they all mean, but there seems to be a few of them. Whoa. What? Just baby stuff. Why is there just baby stuff? Oh, hang on. Okay, I see some other points that might also be sparkly when I get close, but there's definitely something going on over here. Come on, ball. Let's go see. There's no... I can't actually interact with it. Wait, what if I slow down? There, I can dribble. Better. Come on, you're coming with. It's like what is that, a water tower over there? I'm gonna check out the sparkly windy bit first. You and me, ball. Come on, ball. Help take my mind off my dead baby. My poor little fox kid. Oh, is that a bird of prey? Get out of here. You can have the ball. What if I bring it with me for protection? Alright, that's a definite in-world twinkle. I'm on my way. Oh, circus act. I begin my second life today. Ringling Brothers, do you hear me calling? Give me the number for Barnum and or Bailey. You're coming with me, ball. The least I can do is deliver you to this meteorite? Or just twinkly bit? Here we go. It stopped twinkling. Maybe it's allergic to ball.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distract me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
All right. We are traveling through the winter of his childhood traumas. Oh. Okay, so some of the sparkles are just sparkles that I collect, and other sparkles spark memories. Well, there's definitely something going on over here, so I'm going to check it out. That is cool how it's... I mean, I think I'm doing this right. Where far away, you just sort of see a bit of a twinkle. And then it reveals itself. Like, here's his desk from school. What does that say? Eh. Joseph. So I'm assuming the fellow's name is Joseph. The lady we already know is Rachel. Where are twankles? Well, not the sun. I don't need that twankle. Thought there were twankles over here. Uh-oh. I may have been wrong. I thought I was doing it right. We're like all the bigger sunspots. Wait a minute. Redemption? Again, it's just in the horizon. It might always be in the horizon. Redemption? It's staying twinkly. Yeah, redeemed. Oh, there's also one over there by the water. Okay. I remember jumping amongst the rocks as a child. All the other children made fun of my rocks. They say, "What rock did that rock crawl out of?" And I said, "Phooey to you." Phooey. And then they turned me in for using such foul language. Alright, we're gonna get as many of these shinies as we can. This looks like a big one, like it's gonna be another memory. Actually, before I do that, yeah, I can. Alright, hang on. There we go. I like that. Back the game. There. Wait a minute. I don't need that. I didn't think that would be there permanently. Alright, I'm gonna leave it up for the first one, see what happens. I just wanted to activate subtitles for when I kick in the speech and stuff so that it's easier for everybody to enjoy. Dig, dig, dig.
Usually those kids would leave me alone.
Okay.
Somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for
Fox can
hours.
read along.
After that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him.
Whoa, real
You're going
tank.
to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
Whoa, frozen real tank. Why is it all purple? Well, I can get up there. I must be able to. Why else would that be a shiny? Look at it, it's so shiny. It must be mine. Sure-footed as a mountain fox. Double jump. All the jumpies. All the jumpy zooms. All the zoomy jumps. Okay. Alright, so the subtitle thing goes away. It's a little clunky, but they did it. A wooden duck. Anything else up here? See, look, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. I'm assuming I have, yeah. there's no life bar or anything like that. My only enemy is the story. I mean, it's not an enemy. It's what I need reveal and stuff. That's what I mean. The driving plot force is literally uncovering what's going on. Okay. I was still worried about that initial campsite that I found that was very snowed over. Were these guys trying to, you know, take their mind off it or something with a vacation and something terrible happened? Okay, I got it. There's so many shinies. There's one. These ways. These ways. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, it's a big one. I think that might be me leaving the valley. I don't know though. It's all mine to explore. All right. Well, we'll do this one because we can see it, and we'll start moving across, collecting those. I do appreciate the form. Okay, there should be another big memory. Or another memory, full stop. Ha! I have come to dig up the truth. With my little foxy powers. Hang on.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
But I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us.
Wouldn't you like to
count
get
renting in
away?
an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
I don't know what I do with all these shinies. Perhaps at the end of the game they're like, you redeemed X number of shinies. You are the Ultra Fox. Or maybe I just get more text based on how many of them I get. Or maybe they don't matter at all. In any event, I'm quite content to be puttering about here. Glad I turned subtitles on too. It's going to help us out. Oh, building himself a structure out of whatever he could find? Alright, alright. If this game is somehow pulling me in the order of everything it actually wants me to do, I'd be very impressed, because I'm kind of scooting all over the place. Playground equipment. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. There's a shiny around here somewhere. Where'd it go? Aha! A little patch of sparkles. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious. Okay, anything else? Oh, there's a bit of a shimmer over to the fox's left. Okay, that's the water where I came from. That's the slide. Okay, I'm near the school desk. All right, I think I got all the shinies. Headed toward this last memory before we can, I guess, just hop up out of the valley here. We'll see. Oh yeah, look at that. I must be able to just climb up there. Oh, Space Cat's got the zoomies. I hear him back there.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't
Trains.
he like a lumberjack?
Oh.
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
And that's okay. His dad worked all night, and he carved all day. Or no, he seemed to carve all day. Or sorry, carve all night after he worked all day. Maybe the biggest shiny of all is that sun that I can get. Come on. Whoop. Come on. Yeah. That looks like a military vehicle. And I know there's some shinies up here where that memory was, or atop where that memory was. It is a lovely valley. Wink. Okay. And we're running. And we're running. Upcoming sparklies? Any more sparkly shininess I need to concern myself with? Nothing? Nothing? I don't even see the faintest hint, to be honest, in this direction. Oh, wait. Maybe something... Nope, that's just a bit of whiteness on the mountainside there. You can see the shinies and how they tempt us so. Hello. Boink. Boink. We have achieved 25 shinies. Oh. The end. Oh no. Level number 2. Whoa, a new biome. Birdie. Ooh. Verdant. Okay, still looking for shinies? Like, why wouldn't I run? Why would they ever give me the option not to run? Unless, again, there might be predators at some point that I need to sneak by. Okay. Whoop. Burbs. Lots of burbs. Sorry, butterflies. Lots of butterflies. Wha! I'll be right with you, memory. First, more shinies. Fireworks. Okay. Nice. Here we go.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue.
Kate Spelsman, thank you very much for the follow. My apologies if I mangled your username.
Garages,
appreciate you being here.
Break windows of the barbershop in Anchorage.
Oh, be the pizza posse.
My dad was
well,
furious,
lovely to see you.
But he was so busy working, he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions.
Whoa!
He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
Okay, so to catch you up, we are this fox that seems to be an artistic representation of this gentleman going through sort of his life, it seems. Like we went through a bit of his childhood in the first level, and now we're exploring his relationship with his father further in this second one. I think his name is Joseph. I picked that up from seeing his school desk amongst the discarded items in the last level. And the person he's talking to is Rachel. I don't know their relationship. I'm assuming they're they're a couple of some sort. And we are just sort of making our way through the valley, collecting or unearthing memories and collecting shiny things that it's just keeping track of for, I don't know why, like the game is revealing its purpose to us as we play type of deal. So, all right, I did this backwards, but I still got them. A boink. What? What is that? What's going on? Butterfly plus. Butterfly plus double jump. What does that mean? Butterflies plus double jump. I don't see any butterflies nearby. Let's go look. There was some earlier, but I feel like they dispersed. Butterflies plus double jump. Recipe for disaster, some would say. Yeah, still don't see them. Oh well, I think I already got up to there. Maybe I did it accidentally on purpose. Okay, I'll put a pin in that for later. Oh, there are butterflies. Let's try this. Maybe it means because this one's purple and there's butterflies. Butterflies. Whoa, super jump. Yeah, okay. Butterflies do make me jump more. Ha! Oh, police car over there. Same, I'm really enjoying the art style. It's very chill. Like, there was no menu music as I was introducing the game. It was just the ambient sounds. Oh, I gotta keep it with me. Oh, okay, I didn't know I could move it along the ground. That's cool. I thought this was a trampoline, but it's like a bulletin board. What? I don't know what all this means yet. Let's find a new memory. There's one over here. Okay, maybe this will shed some light on what we just looked at. Okay. Well, I know there's police involvement. Did he run away from home or something? Let's check this out. Like, this is, as far as I'm aware, this is the game. We're having an experience together. We're exploring and we're digging deep into this gentleman's... Sorry, I saw a shiny over here I gotta collect. We're digging deep into this gentleman's psyche as he has this conversation with, I'm assuming his significant other. Joseph and Rachel. We are standing in for Joseph, as he has talked about feeling at points like he is standing behind the female fox he is dreaming about, and that is literally what we're doing in our third-person fox perspective. So what I can do is I can toggle a run or a walk, which there's no stamina involved, so I can just do that ad infinitum. And I have a double jump because it's a video game, so why wouldn't you? And then the only other button is to interact with all these little things in the ground that I can dig up memories from. Speaking of, this must be the kitchen table oh no! Man. Okay, he said he went into something sketching or blueprint, related. And there's a lot of police stuff going on here. Like, this seems like it would be in an interrogation room, or at least somewhere where you're getting asked a lot of uncomfortable questions. All right, where'd you go? Sometimes when I get close, yeah, the sparklies go away. I gotta find it for myself. Oh, more sparklies. I'll get them in a sec. All right, here we go. More
I
story.
was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing.
Okay.
One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15,
Oh,
so I
here
kind of
come the
fought it
cops.
for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks
Okay.
spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers.
Well, hey, don't you
I
disparage
drove while my friends were in the
bluegrass.
back of that yellow and purple truck,
Bluegrass.
throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting.
Cop outside
Felt
Eagle
like
River.
I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing the
A
bottle
cop
rocket.
outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard.
Wait,
What followed
This
was
is
a
Otter
long
Lake.
night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
search area? Search area? This seems far more sinister than just taking a bit of a joyride. Oh, I wish I could. You can't zoom in, unfortunately, because I guarantee that is all real text. Oh, man. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay. Okay. So he's talking about a misdemeanor, like, you know, just a brushing with the law. Fairly minor. Bit of a joyride. Let's go check out the cop car, see if we can get any more clues. I feel like most of this stuff is just here to be seen and be here. Okay. I don't know if that butterfly jump was like a new skill we need to progress, because the only instance of it existing, as far as I can tell, is right up here. Oh, maybe I need to drag it over to that other place where the icons came up, which I believe is just over here. Come with me. Come with me, and you'll be... Aha! Now it's going to tell me you can jump higher. Thank you! Ah, so I needed to do that because I need to climb to progress. You got it, game. Look at us exploring and platforming together. I know I'm doing the right thing, because here are unclaimed shiny. Delicious. Delicious. 37 shinies for me. Again, I don't know what they mean. There's the only other sort of guiding principle of going through the level is if this or a memory, like this shiny thing or a memory, were visible, just sort of like in my eye line, basically, from anywhere else inside the level, I would see it as like just like a high shiny point on the screen that, as I got closer and closer, would manifest itself as this. So that's kind of how it's really simplistic and effective how they can guide you like that. Hello, butterflies! Oh, I see another jumpy spot. Oh yeah, we're definitely have to plummet into here. Hang on, I want to take one look around before I do, just in case I'm gonna miss any shinies up here. Again, I don't know what I'm collecting them for, but they have a number that keeps going up, so that's all my gamer brain needs. Aha! To try to find as many as possible. Okay, anything that pushes the story forward and like triggers one of the like vocal whatchamadoozies will always be clearly marked, both on the map before I get there and then when I get there, by the icons coming up telling me I can interact with it. So once you find stuff, not that it's fairly sparse in terms of what you can actually interact with, but once you find stuff, it's okay, I don't take damage. They do make it really easy on the player to use it. Okay, I gotta do some fancy butterfly jumping, it looks like, is my new thing. Okay. They're good for one hoppity hop. I think this is, yeah, I was gonna say, that's not a tree trunk. It's moving around too much. That's a memory. Let's go do this memory. What else can you tell me about your upbringing? So I'm trying to fill in the gap. We're trying to fill in the gaps of who Joseph is, what's going on with Rachel, his relationship with his father. I don't think his father's deceased because Rachel's already mentioned that they can see each other again and maybe hash things out. But I am curious to know, like, under what circumstances is this conversation taking place? Are we in a hospital?
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window.
Rude.
In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally
That's
looked
my
at me.
band. Oh.
All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough, it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Okay.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
Okay. Not to like poo-poo on your life or nothing, but throwing a cassette tape out of a truck isn't the most, like... It's not that... I guess it's still rebellious, but it doesn't seem like that much of a big deal. Sure, he liked his bluegrass. I'm gonna use this to jump up here, just to see what's up here. Hiya! I'm not gonna use that to jump up there, because I can't. Oh, what happens? Does it reset? Fancy. I hope it doesn't go away forever. I see another memory over there. You can see just a little bit of it sticking up. Yeah. Oh, I need to drag it up there so I can grab that. Okay, I got it now. All in the pursuit of shiny. Come to me, my shiny little friend. Hip. Oh, I still missed. All right, let's try again. Sometimes it's difficult to orient yourself in 3D space when you're in the air, quote unquote. Hip. There we go. Now, there's two over here. I bet you I jump into this waterfall. Why would you give me a waterfall if I can't jump into it? Like they mentioned it. Maybe I can find the cassette in here. Oh. I guess I don't need... Maybe I can double these up? No. Ah! Whoa! Okay. How on earth? Maybe I can jump into this. Ah! No good. Hello? Ooh! I wonder what I meant to get from up there. Let's go check it out again. We'll try once more. Let's take a look around. What is that meant to lead to? It's such a strange spot for it, because it's out in the air. I can't do anything, I can't jump when I have this around me, because that activates it. It didn't click in, like it didn't count as I fell through it either. Everything else is so deliberate. I'm just... I didn't really see anything in or behind the waterfall. Is that a hidden... Is that like an indentation or just... Might just be the way the texture's mapped to the thing. Oh. Something about a barber shop's coming up, because it has to do with... This was definitely on that... in the area that was on that chalkboard by that police station in Otter Lake. I feel like I'm worried that things are going to take a turn. Okay, I think this is going to be the end of this section. Something tells me there's like 25 sparkly things in each section, because I got 25 in the first one, and now I'm close to 50, and we're at the end of this level, I think. What about back there? Like if I just kept going straight. Do you think that's a shiny thing, or is that just a bit of white because that's just some coloration on the mountainside? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna see if I can maybe climb as much as I can and then turn around and jump up there. It's a risk, but I shall take it. Get me up there. Hey. Oh, there we go. Hey, just like this. Float, float, float. Okay. I don't think I can make that, but I shall try. Hi-yarg! Nope. No, a fool's errand, you silly, silly folks. Alright, so I'm gonna jump through this one last time. Maybe I can collect this. Nope. I was gonna say maybe I can collect it and then land, and then use it to jump from there. Alright, I'm okay with not knowing exactly what's going on with that. Let's go ahead and grab this just in case I need it to jump out of here. Whoa. Plus it's nice having butterflies around. I feel like I need it to jump over this. Alright, there's a memory close by, so this should help us. Oh, thanks very much for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Okay. What? What? Collect all 3? Oh my. Okay, will I lose them if I... Cool. Okay, so maybe I can somehow get the first one by falling through it. And then I can definitely run around and collect the other 2 if I can get the first one. So I feel like it's got to start with this. It starts with 1 ring. 1 ring of purple butterflies. I don't know why. Okay. This is fun. Bit of a puzzler, but we got it. I mean, we understand what we understand what we're meant to be doing. Can I just get you to... There it is. Now I can't jump. I gotta find natural paths to get out of all of this. Okay, 1, 2. There we go. Make it right. Let me run up here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta get this one first? Wait a minute, maybe I can run up the thing and then fall... I can run up the thing and fall off onto this. Maybe. If I just do this... And then just... Ha-ha! Okay. Now I can get out of here. That's very interesting. So...
My friends
the more...
would laugh about that
Whoa!
night and talk about how crazy it was.
The more of these
And
I
I
collect,
laughed
the better.
along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving.
I get it.
All I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
And so I did. Oh, 49. Haha. Perhaps I am missing one. It's too late. It's too late. I'm not going to go back for one more. See, I feel like I hit this memory and then I sort of run off into the distance and it's going to load a new level. But we'll be okay. Oh my gosh! 50. Did we do it? Are we going to 100% the first tree? Gotta find that tree first. Dig, dig, dig.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down.
Oh,
I wanted to move to the lower 48,
lot of
not
animals.
because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years.
Monster?
I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
Uh-oh, I don't like the idea of
There's
monster.
one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
Okay, let's keep going.
You're
Watch out
absolutely
for a
right.
monster.
Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Did you leave him behind in Alaska? You probably feel guilty for leaving your dad behind in Alaska. Like, if you abandon him to go pursue your dreams, which, by the way, are kind of related to his own set of skills, if he could just carve you toys out of wood and stuff. I feel like you guys could have worked together on some projects, had a nice time. Okay, I don't want to, but I kind of do. Okay, I was just checking behind me to see if there was a literal monster, because they happened to mention it during the dialogue. What are all these? Oh, oh, no, I run back to the other level. Okay, Yeah, these geysers. Whoa! Is that tree? Are you tree? Can't help it. Shiny. Okay, once again, I'm assuming there's going to be 25 shiny shinies in this section. 3 down. What do we got? Mattress and some cans of Coke. Did you just go live in the woods for a while? Oh, do I see some shiny up here? I think so. Yeah. Ooh, I gotta jump up there using these rocks. I can tell that already. Oh, it's so serene though. Double jump. Double jump. How does the fox jump? Twice. Almost every time. Boink, boink, boink. Okay. 56. I'm gonna get some dialogue soon because there's a memory up here. I don't know why this is just the first thing that I was drawn to. First place I noticed there might be just a bit of a spark. I guess you gotta get close enough because it's not quite rendering anything else as the levels get larger. But as you run around, you can just sort of see a spark in the distance kind of thing. I can reach that spark. I can go the distance. I will dig that stump. I will see what's there. What? 0 of 3. What? 0 of 3. Wait, is that a... Is that a fox? Or is that a wolf? I thought I was... Okay, 0 of 3, and then you bend down. I thought I was doing it. Maybe I'm not doing that in the right order. Okay, that's rather interesting. I can interact with, like, I can bend down, but it doesn't really do anything at the moment. Okay. That's the first question I've encountered. I don't think I take fall damage, so let's go chill out. There we go. I'm a dream fox. Hey, Juice, what's going on? This was from the Epic Store. It is a narrative exploration adventure puzzly game where I am learning about the, I don't want to call them protagonist or antagonist. I'm just learning about a couple of characters, and one in particular's relationship with their father, as I explore this dreamscape as a fox. I'm looking for shiny things. Okay, I gotta put a pin in that. I'm gonna need that later. It said 0 of 3. I don't know what I need them for yet. Maybe if I can find the other 2, I can start piecing things together. Also on the lookout for just little baubles to pick up. Oh, okay, there's one in the distance. I just saw it. Yeah, you can, at a certain angle, there's one straight, but there's also one way over here, which is closer. I'm gonna go to this one first. Also trying to keep my peepers peeled for any of those little pickups. Which again, I don't want to say deduced, but I'm assuming, since this is the third section and there were 25 in the previous 2 each, that there's gonna be 25 in this one as well. And I feel like probably 4 sections then for a total of 100 shiny things to pick up. This isn't a pickup, this is a memory that I'm about to dig up here. Probably related to that building. What's up?
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk. And I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards.
Oh god, don't put a bear at me.
Is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, They were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts liked living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
It's a weird way to put it. Oh, I guess brutally devoured by a brown bear. Sure. That fictitious brown bear. It might just be that I also grew up in the middle of nowhere. I don't see anything particularly weird about this gentleman that's narrating the story. So far, his dad made wooden toys for him as a kid, because his dad was worked in a lumber yard and then would go home and carve toys for his child. And apparently the other kids would made fun of him during show and tell, because he brought, I guess not the manliest of toys. So his dad carved him a tank, but he threw it back at him. I don't know. Talked about how he didn't want to be anything like his father, and then spends all his time drawing and wants to do something with his illustrations. Meanwhile, his dad carves him toys out of wood. There's not an artistic component to that. Anyway. As far as I can tell, his dad's still alive, so the end result of this game might be that we pick up the phone and call our father? Which is something. Oh, okay, this memory is right by one of these things, so they must be connected, and that must be how we bust down the whatever's going on here that we didn't even know was there, to be honest. Okay, we found it all together. See, you can just see anything that looks like it's peering through the trees and is okay, you see all those. Now let me point right at it. You can sort of see it in the reflecting. That's all you get in terms of there might be something there. That's it. And it's just up to you to be oh, that's shiny. But I guarantee you, if I just keep going in this direction, I'm going to end up with a bunch of those things, because it's not just sunbeams through the trees. It's usually reflecting off of something specific in the world. I hope. I could be wrong. It's a lot of sunlight through the trees, and they keep changing. I may be debunking my own theories here. Dang it! Oh, the first two levels are much easier to catch the sparklies, because they were, for realsies, they were the most of what you could see shining in the distance. All right, I think we need these rocks instead, so let's go do this memory and activate these rocks. This seems like a very important tree. I don't know if it's the first one, but it's the first one I've seen in this game that it's come here, come hither, come hither to tree. Might be. I don't know how long this game is. Huh? Alright, dig, 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 and then we'll figure out what's behind it.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year.
Oh, obsidian
Those
rocks.
3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a very good sun
I felt small
so far.
but grateful.
Mm-hmm.
As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up. And we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle.
This all sounds great.
I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Okay. And now we pay our respects. How? Wait. Okay, what am I missing? It's got the star thing. Do I have to time it? Oh, I do have to time it. Okay. Cool. All right, so that's one of three. I have to tie the bow at the proper time, I guess. All right, there's one in this general direction. They keep talking about monsters and bears, but I've not encountered anything hostile in the world yet. I don't have a life bar. I don't take damage in any way. I just run around and try to discover what I need to do next. Yeah, this guy sounded just kind of like a bad kid for a bit, because seemed like his dad just wanted to spend time with him. And he was just, I guess, being a rebellious teenager by rejecting him. Oh, the most rebellious thing this guy did, apparently, was he was driving with his dad and they had an argument in their old beat-up truck. So he grabbed the bluegrass cassette that his dad liked and threw it out the window. But his dad stopped the car, and eventually the guy got out and, like, found it for him and put it back. So, no big deal, really. I mean, I'm glad, you know, it inspired him to pursue a career in the arts, I guess. But being framed as, like, these terrible, like, childhood tragedies, or at least super important stuff in his life, and I'm just like, okay, I guess it takes all kinds. It's not really landing with me so far, but we're still working on the overall threads of the plot here. Like, I don't know why they're still talking about the dad now. They have implied that he's still alive, so it's not like it's a funeral thing. I don't know where the conversation that we're overhearing is taking place, you know what I mean? Are they in the hospital? Why are we talking to this lady? Is this a therapy session? And the person we're talking to is just, we're on a first name basis with our therapist. Okay, ooh, excuse me. This is where I know the second one to be. I do not know where the third obsidian rock is. We're gonna have to find that one still. It'll take me a while to get up there. Hang on. All my precious double haps. From way over here. Hup. Yep. Hear it. Oh, he also mentioned that he like stole a truck with his friends when he was like 15 and took a joyride, but he just got like pulled over and sent home. So like nothing too bad so far. Okay. I keep expecting it to take a darker turn. All right, that's 2. Aha! That's the one we already did? That would be upsetting if it was still glowing. Just because it would mean that, you know, it'd throw me off the scent of the other when we actually need it. I don't think I need to jump back, but I will. Okay. Hip. Oh, like the first thing that we did as the fox, by the way, like as we started this journey, was we went up the road, and from the title screen, it was implied that this lady fox had 3 babies, and we found one of them dead in the middle of the path, like immediately. And then it's been just him talking about himself since. I mean, I know that's going to come back later. It's gotta. But we've only found 1 so far. We have 2 more children out there somewhere. And we are in search of, I'm assuming, the first tree, which I think we just found, because that was the first tree he carved something into. But who knows? I'm on the search for obsidian rock. Here is an old campsite. At least it's a mattress and some old Coke cans. There's all weird fragments of memory and stuff scattered throughout the landscape. There it is. I think it's just the tree again. Like it's just always going to show me where the tree is. Oh, hang on, there's something else. Maybe not, because there's something else to the left there. It might be... Yeah, it's the tree for the first thing. Okay, so off to the left, I saw you. Way over here. Like I'm headed straight for it. You can just see it peeking up there. All right, we'll see when we get there. Okay, I knew at some point somebody was gonna have to die. Who dis? Oh, come on, I can't read that. Nope, can't read that. All right, let's not get twisted. I think this is the general area. Still looking for that beacon. Where's that freaking beacon? I might have to do some hopping. Take it up this mountainside. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a place where we can jump up. Doesn't look like it so far. Huh. Oops, excuse me. Alright, well, I'm glad there's an auto run button and I don't run out of stamina. Can you imagine going through the whole world like this? It'd take forever. I mean, this is twice as fast, which isn't a huge improvement, but... Oh, shinies, always good. Means I'm going in the right direction. This is gonna take me up to like 60? How many shinies? Ooh, 63, so there's 12 more in this level somewhere. As it now drags me elsewhere. I think I just heard an owl. That's new. Whoa! Whoa! That's new. Okay. Alright, so I'm assuming that's an obsidian rock. Until I get that, though. Give me them shinies. Boink. Okay. Still pretty soothing playing the game. Love the atmosphere. Gives you just enough to point you in the right direction. Oh! Another memory over here. I don't think it's a rock. I think that's the... I'm just doing this to point behind me. The one behind us over here, because it's a different shaped beacon. Oh, I see something over here. Hello, what are you? Come to check you out. Ah, yes. The old no trespassers fence. The old man could carve wood like crazy, but couldn't spell worth a damn. And me, I was too busy doodling to learn English. Okay. Alright, gotta get up there. I'm just looking for more. I'm not 1,000, but I'm looking for points of light. So I can gobble them up. Okay. Let's get another wildlife fact file. Oh! This one comes with gifts. Hang on. Hang on! Nice. And then we dig a hole.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on, just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside.
Okay.
And we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though.
Sorry,
There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home.
Can't help myself.
You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it.
Do my best not to interrupt.
So different.
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back.
Oh, they didn't
asked
say all of that.
question.
There was a line about being on another planet. But they did not say out loud. Alright, so now I got those shinies before. I did that thing over there. back to this beacon. I think this is the third rock from the sun. What I was trying to stifle before was when he was talking about his summer days, and I was going to ask him about his summer nights. But tell me more. Try not to interrupt, since most of the story is this conversation. It's fun. Look at all that texture. Okay, I can get up there somehow. First I'm distracted by this. So close. If this is 70, it means there's only 5 more in this level before I do this rock and then get away from the, or get through that brambly bit at the end. Okay. Yep. Convenient. What the crap? Where does this go? Let's get back here. We have business. Business to take care of. Gotta find our way up there. Let's try this to this. And then can I get up this? Or is it gonna be too steep? Too steep! Too steep! That ain't it either. Okay. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Ah! Seek and ye shall find. Ha ha! Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, there it is down there. Wait. That is the thing I was looking for. Boink. Boink. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh no. One single shiny remains. Where could it be? I must have it. I must have them all. We'll find it. Or if not, I don't really care. I got 74 to 75. I'm doing okay. All right. Did it. Elsewhere, thorns recede. Your path is no longer blocked. How do I get back? Oh, okay, this way. Everything is just stone. Dense, dark stone. Okay, so there was one this way. It's not a lead. I'm just saying, like, there was one this way. I mean, it did sort of scoop me back out to the main map. But this is probably also a shortcut back to the gate I need to go through now. Hello? I am in search of the final shiny. Perhaps it lies this wise. Anyone? Anyone seen it? It looks like a tiny, like, compass point. No? Drat. Oh, it just gets me out of the valley. Okay. Everything's a valley in this game to me. Okay. So, head back toward the tree, which is still all beacony, I'm assuming. Oh, I also see another memory up there, even though that might be the tree. Let's go get that. Either way, let's head toward it, see what happens. Can't be bad. They're literally all I can do. Oh, wait, it is something different. Because the tree is off to the left of it. I can see it. The beacon for that. Alright, so we got something new going on. I don't remember seeing this before. I feel like I would have seen it, because it seems fairly in the open. Perhaps those obsidian rocks caused this as well. Do you have a shiny for me? No shiny. Just a... Oh, look at... Wait, they reset. I must be somewhere new. Oh, either that or I'm losing my mind. No, that's got to be where the tree is. This feels like where I came into the valley, though, because I remember taking a right and then going bing, bing, bing and grabbing 3 in a row, but you can see that there's now 2 things in the distance. Huh. To say nothing of this. So let's just dig this up and see what it takes us.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something.
Yeah, it sounds like your dad lived a full life that he wanted to share with you.
Houses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Okay. So, pretty decent relationship you're forming, it seems. Where are we going from here? I'm still waiting for a dark turn. That might just be the cynicism bubbling up inside of me. Like talk of a greasy mattress in the back of a truck. Yeah, that's the tree again. Yahar? What's way down? It's not that I'm confused, because you're supposed to just explore and have things revealed to you as you discover stuff. It's like, ha! But wasn't there another one? I could have sworn there was something way over here. Unless it's the other obsidian rock also still shining. That would drive me insane. No, that would be over there. I don't see it. It is a beacon of the rock still. Gotta be, because it's over there. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Yep, the rocks stay lit up. That's annoying. Everything else goes away. Alright, that's all I needed. The fact that I got more than 75 shiny things and I'm still in the same level, I think destroys my theory that there's only 25 in each thing. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm also anticipating a new level once I get through here. Yeah, what's going on with that? Is that another critter? Oh, that looks like a critter. Fight! I don't know what these are for, other than it's a game and so you need things to collect. Is that a wolf? Wolf v. Fox, bring it. I'll fight you.
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed.
The perpetrator?
Like nothing was wrong.
Oh!
My dad is dead. And he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
For everything.
Time out. Are you done talking? He can never hold a grandchild we can probably not even have? You're worrying over nothing. It sounds like you had a rich, fulfilling, lifelong relationship with your father that is now past. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway. Oh no, a second baby dead! Ah! How dare you? Like at first it seemed like maybe they were distant and there was something like to repair in their relationship, but then it seems like his dad did everything in his power to spend time with him even though he had his own interests and hobbies. What more do you want from the dude? Anyway. Okay, so maybe the wolf is the dad. Hello? Your face is weird. Like you have white eyes or something? You're definitely baring your teeth. Yeah, you better run away, for I am a fox and I possess the double jump. What? Cool. I mean, interesting. I don't know if they meant it to be like a race, which I'm definitely losing. I can remember happily prancing down a mountainside, double jumping as I went. Dad will never see me do that again. Okay, but again, it sounds like he lived a rich, full life where he provided for his family that he loved and also, like, went out of his way to do extra stuff for them. Congrats! Not a lot of people get that. Anyway. I thought these might be of significance, but I now come to think that they're just plants. Okay. I mean, decent soundtrack. It's kind of nice. I like little tinkly piano tunes. Definitely setting the tone. I enjoy the production of it. I'm just not quite sure where we're going with this story, because so far he seems real sad, but nothing that it's not just like at pretty average grief, I guess. Just, you know, getting over his dad passing. Doesn't seem that, you know. Just take some time, bud. You'll be all right. Hey, what's going on? It's 420 Cornelius. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. We are, I think, toward the end of this first tree game. It has been, I don't even want to say a wild ride, but it's been a ride. It's like what dreams may come if you were a fox. And there were less trippy visual elements, to be honest. It's just a lovely trek through the Alaskan wilderness. Hearing about a guy who resented living in Alaska with his dad who sounds awesome. Man, what a long and lonely road since we found that dead babe. I bet you it just leads to the third one. Oh yes, we also have fox cubs we are slowly discovering that were alive and are no longer. Okay. I thought our end goal was going to be getting to the first tree, but we've already discovered the first tree that we ever carved anything into, and it was of significance to our father and I, or not us, I guess. But onward we go. We were running after a wolf that bared its fangs and then took off, and we haven't seen since.
I need to go
Here
to
we
bed.
go.
I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Is that at the end? Hang on. I just need to go to bed. I can't talk about... Yeah, they're just having a conversation that we are illuminating through our traveling through this wilderness. Hi. Hello. That's me. I am a fox. This is me. I can double jump. I can run or I can walk. And when it prompts me, I can hit a button and interact with stuff. Okay. Please don't roll credits. You gotta give me something here. Let's get more of that wolf stuff. What's going on there? Oh, I mean, we're definitely getting to the end of it if we're just in some sort of celestial pond. That's nice. That's pretty. Yeah, they talked about,
Joseph,
like... Oh.
You can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but...
Validate my attempts to make you feel better.
You don't
No,
need
just
to
let him
feel
go to
so
sleep.
lost.
I'm just gonna keep going, see what happens. Okay.
Joseph,
Pick a star and go for it.
have I ever told you what my
Oh,
mother was like?
Hang on. Hang on. This is something. So now I guess his significant other is going to attempt to make him feel better after he vented for a bit. It's like they illustrated a phone call? Or I guess they're together. They just illustrated a conversation they had one evening? Theoretically? Did I ever tell you about my mom? She was a real deer.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you
Should
know
I go
how
off
hard that made my
after?
childhood.
I'm just going to go near the
What helped me
star
was
still.
watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds.
Are you a
And it
burp?
made me want to be free like her.
Are you a burp?
My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself
Coming to
I
you.
would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
I don't know if this is right. Hello? Trying to chase a deer. Oh, this is still illuminated. Hang on, hang on. Come back. I mean, I don't know if the other one's still illuminated. Oh, it is. What do we got? Anything significant? Oh my God, what have they done to you?
I've always loved animals. And for me, that love started with a dog.
A severed elephant head. No, you cruel
Sometimes this
bastards.
Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school.
Oh, here we go.
And it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared?
That's nice, Rachel, but I said I was tired
my dad was
and
the
I want to go to
opposite of your
bed.
Dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started
His favorite
falling
was
apart.
rubbing.
He got angry and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids.
Nope, she
And that
wins.
same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
Hang on. So she finally gets a chance to speak because she's just been sort of being like, that's so sad for you, to her like partner. Her life already sounds worse, and we barely heard anything about it. The guy complained about being the weird kid because he would keep to himself and draw. That's just being a quiet, creative kid. That's not...
Life got
those are
worse
common.
and
I don't know what
worse.
to tell you.
And at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact.
Way worse story.
I had no real friends, let alone neighbors.
Anyway.
Since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I
Okay.
should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning,
Come on.
I walked around until I
Show
found
me the
something in an
direction I
abandoned
must go.
shed.
There we go.
Something I can't put into words.
Yeah, this is already more compelling than Joseph's story that we've spent an hour and a half on. Tell me more, Rachel. Hello. Goodbye. Did you have a bicycle, perhaps?
I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling, as the wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time.
Fields of wheat?
I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly, and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you.
Wait, what? So you had a mother. Your dad seemed to have, like, okay, he was an alcoholic, sure. But then you just ran away and hooked up with a foster family? Can you just do that? Did you divorce your parents? Hang on, now her story's taking a turn where I'm like, what? The end. Oh, cool. Not the end, but that's a cool-ass transition. Look at that. That was neat.
You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
Yeah, buck up, champ.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
The casino. Oh.
Family.
No, this dude's
So
running away from his
glad
family. Anyway.
that You're part of my family. Rachel.
Wait, you ran away from your family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Okay. I mean, I guess they found each other. I'm just here for the shinies. Bet you there's 100. That was my initial thought. We gotta be close to the end since we did that nice dream sequence. Rachel finally got to speak after Joseph was done complaining for a while. None of them has said anything. Like I didn't know that there would be like, or I was expecting actually, like I said, for this to take a darker turn, was expecting like for them to be candid about, you know, suspected abuse or something like that, that would lead them to like be at these crossroads. But so far it's just that Joseph's awesome dad passed away and he needed to vent about it, which is fine. And then Rachel was like, yeah, well, here's how my life was way worse than yours, and I'm still trucking, so keep going. And I hope we find this last fox cub alive, I guess. Maybe that's all I can hope for, because the first two we did not find in breathable working condition. All right, let's see up here. I feel like this is where they were guiding me with the pickups. Oh! Look at all that! Okay, so you're not alone. You have all of these other things that aren't foxes to be around. Hi! Hi. Yes, let us frolic. Frolic! Watch this. I'm gonna jump over your wife. I am not. There is an invisible wall over your wife. That's hilarious. And you too. Oh, oh. Hang on, I'm trying to jump and land in your antlers. Never mind. Can I go underneath you? Nope. Plexiglass. Okay. Hello! Somewhat alive critters. Excuse me. And the fox is meant to feel a sense of community amongst all of these animals that aren't foxes. See you later. Joseph was also talking earlier in the game about how, as a kid, he came to be like perfectly happy hanging out by himself. So I thought they were going to be like go into a little schizoid action or something like that, but it just turned out that he just didn't want to hang out with his cool dad. But then did. So there's no real conflict, as far as I can tell. I'm literally just collecting shiny stuff. Whoop. Hip. What is that sound? It either sounds like a bird flapping its wings or somebody breathing in my ear. All right, that's all the shinies I can find so far. 98 out of 100, if that is indeed the limit. What about over here? No. You hiding any shinies? Or are you just gonna give me another loading screen once I start heading toward this slope that I can't possibly run up? Oh no, here we go. Into the great beyond. And onward, ever onward, into that great beyond. Wait. Uh-oh, there are more than 100. Why put in a weird number then? Luckily, I am a fox, and so we have that natural double jumping ability that serves us so well in the wild. If you've ever seen a fox run through a forest and then jump again in midair in order to cross the stream, it's a thing of beauty. See, now I have over 100 and I don't like it. I thought there would be like a nice, even 3-digit hundy of these little pick-me-ups. I'm further confuzzled as to why I'm collecting them at all. Other than that, they needed some way to lead you more, like in some instances, they needed some way to lead you. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Big finale. Big finale. Not a big finale.
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree.
Ah, there we go.
She was almost there.
Big finale.
The rain cascaded onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
This is again a dream that he's having that he was relating to Rachel to start with, that sparked the conversation in the first place, and is the whole reason that we're doing anything at all. Okay. We don't take fall damage, which is nice. That seems like a shiny thing, right? Something down here. Wah! Oh no, just a weird crease. Oh dear. These weird creases are gonna look like shafts of light. This is gonna be difficult. Hip! Down we go. We have made it to the squishy forest floor. Again, I'm just looking around to pick up things, if there are things to indeed be picked up. In this case, nada. Again, I can't imagine. There's been no instance where I have needed to walk during this entire game. I don't know why it's an option. This is your default movement speed, and then you can toggle running with no stamina penalties whatsoever. Why wouldn't you just run everywhere? Or just build it into push the stick a little bit to walk, which I'm doing, push the stick a lot to run. Wait, what if I turn off run and then just push the stick a little? Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay. Alright. That's funny. You barely move. Hip hoya! I says hip hoya! A jump! How does the fox jump? Twice, 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 twice. How does the fox jump? Twice. What's in midair? Oink. Oh, memory. I knew going into a new area. Good to spin that camera around. Give myself the shaft of light. Dig, dig, dig.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast and got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza.
Right?
To make those thousands of sketches
Siza
worth
the moment
something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture, and he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job, or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for. Even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
Okay, so you couldn't... Wait. So did you eventually get to school and still couldn't find a job in your field? Or just gave up because it was difficult at first? Did you think it would be easy? Like, I'm trying to think. From what he said, I can't really conclusively say that it sounded like his dad pampered him or anything like that. Like they went camping and fishing and like hunting and all that stuff. He talked about making like venison jerky and stuff with his old man. So it's not like he didn't like teach him how to fend for himself and like, you know what I mean? Like certain acts of responsibility and whatnot. But I just don't get that, how that's still, and it could just be baked into who he is as a person regardless. Like, it could be the nature versus the nurture, right? It couldn't be, it could have nothing to do with how nice his dad was. That he's still the way he is, like, it's still like, I faced a bit of adversity, so I, you know, why even bother? Well, you can't be that. If you can't, like, did you never fail at anything? That's how you learn things.
My dad was super supportive with my college plans.
Okay.
To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business.
Okay, well, I mean, he phrased that poorly.
And that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain.
Oh, okay.
I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
Yeah, you sound like a dingus. Like, you said he was supportive of my college plans up to a point. Way to make the tragedy that happens at your dad's work that devastated him. Way to make it about you. All right. I think there was like a log cabin jutting out of the side of the mountain, but I don't think I can get there. Even if I can, I'm okay just getting through the story. This is interesting. Yeah, I suppose, or maybe he felt like, his dad felt like, since he was a senior employee or something like that, perhaps he should have been able to prevent it, or perhaps the company should have done something, or blah, blah, blah. Because like he said, it was the family business, so there, he would have felt really bad about it, something that happened on his watch to one of his workers. And it's understandable that he would be like, maybe you can just take over, because he was having a tough time with things. But maybe don't phrase it like, give up on your dream, be a man, and take over the family business. But we only get one perspective, so I don't even know if that's how he phrased it. Joseph could have just been butthurt and took it that way. I'm on Joseph's dad's side so far, and Rachel's. Rachel seems cool. Okay, can I smashy? No. Alright, let me spin around. Usually there is a beacon of light I can head toward. Hang on, I don't remember stopping running. Who stopped me from running? Okay, something about business, all that stuff, good at business. I can't do any extra boosty jumps to get me over that, because there aren't any of those butterflies around. There's something up there that I haven't gotten to. Let's try that. Is that a shiny? No, just a fold in the mountainside. Okay, so logs good. Again, I don't know. This seems real steep. I don't think I can get up there. Maybe back here. Maybe. Maybe back this way. I don't think they want me to Skyrim this though. I don't think that's the, because it's mostly it's a pretty straightforward platformer when there are platforming elements. Yeah, they don't want me to Skyrim it. Okay, moving on. Oh, maybe this way. Maybe decent-wise. Definitely did the logs. I still want to get one last look at this, though. There's something up here. Like, I thought it was the lumber mill or yard or cabin. Some such. Okay, we got some shinies from over here. And yeah, there's something up there. I can't get to it. No. That's the first thing they put in the game world that I don't think I can actually, wait a minute. That's a plant. Maybe that's a sign that I can weeble and wobble my way up there if a plant can live. Maybe. I was going to say this is the first thing that they put in that I can't get to, but I might be able to. depending on the incline here. Oh, looks like a lot of places to jump up, maybe. Come on, buddy. Come on. Get to them logs. Run with your little foxy feet. Double jump. So close. So close. I can smell the wood. It's disgusting. No, I'm kidding. Oh, wet wood. Oh, wet wood. It smells gross. Ah, invisible wall. Damn you. Oh, wait. I'm so close. Do you dare deny me when I am at the precipice? The precipice! Yes! To me! My log cabin of love! Are you serious? I guess I'm not meant to even be up here. All right, but I did it anyway. Oh, something shiny over here. See? Look at that. Right on the ground. You can see it? Ooh. Ooh. Right there. I'm sort of trying to center it. There's something there. I think that shiny over there is a crease, but that looks promising. Let's try that. Also, I think there might be something. Oh, look at that. That's definitely one of the... Okay, that's one of the thingies standing up. So let's do this shiny and then just try to veer to the right a little bit. Okay. We got an idea where to go. So it worked out overall, even though we couldn't get to that cabin up there. We could at least take a larger look at the landscape. Yeah, shiny's on a rock. That's always good. Means we haven't been here. Something just over to this side of it, though. Could have been an optical illusion based on the shininess of the mountains. Yeah, it looks like it's just the shiny mountains. But who cares? Because it points us in the proper direction regardless. Give me these collectibles. I guess they ran out of sad piano music. There we go. Boink. Boink. I don't know what the total number is. I assumed it was 100. Expectations have been blown out of the water as we approach 120. Who knows where it will end? Okay, now there's a beacon up here. There it is. I can see just the tippy top of it. Oh! I see other things that I either need to collect or step on at a certain time. Now, how do I get up here? I'll ask this truck. Hello, truck. Hello, ambulance. Oh, did Dad have a heart attack? Wait, was it shortly after you lambasted him for grieving and like having a bit of his own midlife stuff going on? That he had a heart attack and died and you feel bad? I hope eventually he talks about how he pivoted from wanting to be an architect to getting into game design. And it ends with, and that's why I made the first tree. The end. And we all gamed happily ever after. I mean, it looks impressive, so you're supposed to be able to, like, see it from at least far away. Invisible walls prevent me from exploring it, though. Okay, get these shinies. There's a beacon a little further up. Yep. Here. It's a doozy. Hello. You look important. Is that another deer over there? Where'd all the animals go? Oh no. That's just some plants. 'Cause I'm bonkers. Okay. Here you are. Ooh. And then I clearly go this way afterwards, so let's go ahead and set ourselves up for that.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
There you go.
I called on the holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought
they
you
pull
would be
cable.
here so much longer.
Okay. Whoop. Oh, jeez. All right, so there's our third dead child. This must be the first tree, and here is the wolf that is hounding us, which I assume is our own guilt at this point. I thought it was our dad. Maybe it's just our own guilt, but... Controller's out of my hand.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore.
Oh.
She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward.
Oh, I can't run anymore.
My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
Yeah, but you
If the
can't
first
waste
tree on Earth brought life
the
with
rest
it,
of your life beating yourself up for it.
if it taught
That's
the
just
birds
wasting
to
more
sing
time.
and fly and showed saplings
Horde
how
Night!
to grow, what could it do for us?
Are we taking bets on how this will end? Like Rachel says, I'm pregnant. Is he going to go into woodworking to honor his papa? Oh good, I can use the D-pad. I was gonna say, I don't want to push this stick forever, but I can just use the D-pad. Wait. Oh man, I can just use the arrow keys on my keyboard.
There was
we
a
go.
letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it.
Oh, I can't jump anymore
More
either.
and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
My love. Okay, I don't think Rachel exists. This is just Joseph by himself trying to process his grief with his made-up girlfriend. He's probably speaking to his hentai pillow. These aren't roots, these are tentacles. Okay. I didn't mean to mock this thing when we started out, but this guy just seems a little wishy-washy to me. You're okay, bud. Yes, it's sad that you lost your parent. That's, yes, I'm not denying that, but I can't see, like, you didn't really paint a picture of, like, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't paint a picture of a terrible childhood. It seems like he was a great dude and you'll miss him, which is fine. Can't you just celebrate his life? Or are we just moping? Oh, hoping to do some moping. I made it! That's it. There was no discernible end, but I just made it to the base of the tree, more or less. The end. Doink! The first tree awakens and gently asks if there was one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, no. Oh, wait a minute. The more shinies that I collect throughout the game, the longer my final message can be. Okay. There you go. All right. Only needed 19 of them. I was happy to finally find out what those things meant. I didn't even get a full tweet out of it. Played a whole
The journey
game.
was over.
Don't even get a
have
full
no
tweet
idea.
out of it. Not even half a tweet
Only a
these
dream.
days.
A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think
I guess her
dreams will
journey
only
was
bring
over, but
back
I have
to
no
memories
idea.
So many important
You're the
feelings.
narrator of this
Maybe
story.
it was just a dream, but was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only
The home
person
where I
that
grew
would've
up.
made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you.
An imaginary
It is
letter.
the secret of the world
She's
that all
not
things
real.
subsist and do not die.
She's not real.
But only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow.
That's not a
But I'll
secret.
be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
You're welcome, Joseph.
Good night,
That'll be
Joseph.
$3.95 a minute. Be sure to give the operator your credit card information before hanging up. Thanks for calling Hot Talks. $1.97 Hot Talks. Okay. Fox Talks. There you go. Whoa! DLC! Please be a completely different game. Yeah, I'm a human being now. This is me as Joseph. Oh, this could redeem the... I mean, I didn't hate this, but this could be... this could put this thing over the top one way or the other. What's going on? Also, why can't you see so well? Why is it so dim in here? Oh. Rachel, my love, you do exist. Is that your dad? That's a painting you put in a horror game. I love Alaska. Well, you did go back, I guess. All right, so go outside and meet a fox, probably, right? I can't jump. I can interact, though. Grab your jacket. It's going to be cold out there. Is this Dad's house? Yeah, here's definitely everything that we saw when we were doing things. Okay, hang on. Oh. Yeah, let's explore. Come on, let's get these lights on, for starters. I don't see a light switch anywhere. Is there a generator? Okay, so we're, yeah. Natural heating. I'm gonna try to, I can't fuss with the windows anyway. I was gonna say, at least the only doors I'm opening are the ones inside the house. How come I can't turn any lights on? Whoa. So, she is pregnant. We are having a baby. We're having our own baby. Okay. 6 months later, I'm tiptoeing around my house before dawn when I go outside and meet a woodland critter that makes me fall in love with life again. The last place on Earth I want to go, and it looks like they stayed there after the funeral. Oops, there's no way out of that one. I want this door. There, this double door. Aldous double door. Bedroom, living room. Just boxes of memories. That must be a bunch of those shiny stars. Rachel's dead. Oh man, can I check to see if she's breathing? I can't jump or anything. B to interact. B to shove her. Yeah, that's a weird position to be sleeping in. Oh, she moved! Ha-ha! There you go. Confirmation of life. That's all I needed. Ah, what a beautiful day, I think. It's too early to tell. Sure hope I don't run into any wildlife that wants to do me harm. Ah, the old sitting couch. There's the old coffee stain. Dad's old trash pile. Man, I'll miss that. Yeah, there's the border of his property. God, just like old times. Here's where he would try to play catch with me and I would ignore him and pout. Oh my gosh, I can human run. Sweet, now that I'm outside. Okay. Oh, Oh, single jump, because I'm not a fox. I can only single jump. Like I even need to. What am I just doing? Running out into the wild? I mean, I guess maybe this way, because it was... Okay, there seems to be a path this way. Let's just try to complete our journey, shall we? Do I get mauled to death by a brown bear? That'd be funny. Just, look, it's not funny getting mauled to death by a brown bear in general, but because he mentioned earlier that that was like a fictitious way that his dad would explain. Oh, you can't hurl yourself off the mountainside. Can you check for mail? No. No trespassers. No trespassers. You kidding me? I can't leave my own property? All right, I guess I'm meant to stay here. Find out what else I need to find. I don't see any points of light. In fact, there seems to be a darkness surrounding me when I walk. So I see myself go up the... Oh, maybe I can just get in the car and go for a drive. Maybe I close the shed up and just like asphyxiate myself, lie down on the mattress, go to sleep and never wake up. Okay. Yeah, there's all the things you described as having existed in your father's home. And here they are existing. Good stuff. Okay, I guess I'll just wander out into the wilderness, shall I? They'll just find my body later. Oh. Campsite we used to use in the backyard? So this is me revisiting the places I went as a fox, but this is their actual real-life locations. Got it. Except, why would all this stuff still be here? Including food. Okay. And then further on? Nope. Invisible wall. This is interesting. I legit don't know what I meant to do. There wasn't much to interact with inside the house. And it's got to let me go outside for a reason. I assumed there would be a fox nearby. Or a wolf. One of those two. And I would just sort of be like, oh, you. I had a dream about you. And then he'd say something else boring and mundane. And then go back into his wife. Fall back asleep. Maybe I just need to stoke the fire or something and crawl back into bed. Hi, I got a little antsy, so I went to walk around, but it didn't make me feel better, so now I'm back. And sleep. And sleep. Can't turn on any lights. I can jump now. Look out. Okay, I don't see anything outside even that would be like, oh, follow this. You know what I mean? Whereas the rest of the game is... It's very clear where I can't... Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe I take a poop. Nope. Yeah, I don't see anything outside where it's like, it's obvious that like, oh, you need to follow this because something magical will happen. Other than the obvious trail that leads me to the end of my property that I can't leave. Alright, here I am in the home. I'm appreciating the fact that I'm in the home. We're building a nursery, obviously. Not a huge reveal, I assumed. Because, you know, if you're depressed, nothing will cheer you up and make your life better by bringing another human being onto the planet and having to care for them for at least 18 years. That'll make you feel better about your relationship with your deceased father. That's certainly not trying to make up for stuff you shouldn't have to make up for and can't, quite frankly. Okay, there are a lot of foxes. Do I click on the foxes? There's no prompt to interact with anything. I just happened to guess that if I hit the interact button, I could open the doors. Yep. There are all the elements of all the things, yep, that I was seeing in my dream. Do I want puffies or bricks? Bricks are for kids. It's a puffy kind of day. There, coffee. Have some toast. Who leaves their ketchup on the counter? That's gross. Who doesn't put their ketchup in the fridge? Ooh. Jump on the bed and wake her up. Maybe. Let's try that. I can't. Invisible wall. I cannot disturb her slumber. Get up! It's 4 a.m. Oh. Nope. I can run. I can run around the house. I can speedily do nothing. I'm hitting the interact button like crazy. Nothing doing. Yeah, see? There's no prompt. Oh. Never mind. There is a... You see how the circle goes opaque? Now I know I can interact with it. I guess I'm trying to find the next opaque thing. And then we're done. All right. Most of it is outside though, right? So I've gone that path. I've gone this way too, because it just leads around. Let's go this way. I kind of went in this general direction. It's going to stop me soon. Yeah. Wow. Invisible wall immediately. Game, I got to tell you, help me out here a little bit. 6 months later doesn't mean anything if I'm just going to wander around until I, like, starve or something. Like, here, this is half buried. Wax poetic on this knocked over ladder for a minute and then go into your wife. No? Dang it. Maybe over here. Oh, my pathetic human single jump. I mean, I can't do anything in the face of all these invisible walls. I'm gonna go back to the end of my property and see if maybe there's something that'll highlight itself. Look for a tent outside. I already found a tent. Oh, there's something in the tent I'm supposed to click on. You're not looking up a walkthrough, are you? Get out of here with that nonsense. Okay, there wasn't anything over there. The only thing at the end of the thing is a lock. And I could not interact with it. Eventually just tells you. Find tent! Okay. You mean this one? It's down here, isn't it? Do. Find tent. You mean this tent? Okay. Oh, there we go. I can hit the button. Hit the button! There we go. I'm gonna drink some of his old liquor and pass out.
What the hell?
An Arctic fox. Alright, so he's finally lost his mind. Here we go. Goodbye, Rachel. I never loved you. I'm incapable of it. All right. This is just him abandoning more responsibility, it looks like. I'm not saying he had to take the job at his dad's lumber mill. But for a single argument with your rad dad being the basis for you, like, never visiting him again after he tried so hard your entire life to be a good dad and you were a shit son? I got no sympathy for this dude. You just, yeah, you're going through what a lot of people go through. In fact, your life seemed a lot better than most. So, suck it up, champ. Oh, I'm gonna drown myself in the river. Oh, no. He's gonna show me this sweet obsidian rocks he likes to jump on. Fox, I'm catching up to you. I shouldn't be. Oh, we're gonna take the Butterfly Express. No. Where are we going? Oh, please, wouldn't it be cool if it's going to take us to a tree and on that tree is the message that I left? Oh, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay. Music by the Animal Collective. Am I supposed to be overtaking you? I am the fox now. The fox is me. Like it already has been. For reals. Okay. For reals, I was going faster than this thing. Where'd you go? Okay. Again, gold stars if it takes me to a tree where it has "go clean your room" carved into the trunk. Yeah, in reality, I'm just running naked into the woods with like nothing, like no supplies. I'm just tearing off. It's like 5 in the morning. Oh, I can't run anymore. Time for poignancy.
What is this?
The first tree. That's way longer than what I wrote. It just says Candyman 5 times. What's this bit of glass? It's so reflective. Bah. Okay. I loved you with all my heart. I miss you so much. I hope I can see you again someday. I must go on. Is that supposed to be a message from your dad? Okay. Oh, the fox and all their children didn't die, I guess. Like this guy needed any more reassurance that his dad loved him. What a putz! Okay. Like, seriously. His whole story was about how much his dad loved him. Like he needed any more evidence of that for the end of the game. Boy, oh boy. Oh yeah, I figured. Okay. Music by Josh Kramer, unless it was just stock music. Oh, translations. Perhaps to other languages outside of Everyone at the Void. Where was this made? Okay. I'm still... Yeah, you better thank your dad, I would think. Dad, we're gonna make a game about... I mean, if he's still there. We're gonna make a game about... Would you like to anonymously submit your statement to the first tree to an online moderated database? It may appear randomly... Wait a minute, does that mean the statement that I saw at the end, it could be anybody's? That changes everything. If the thing that I see at the end of this game is someone's random message, that's actually pretty dope. Throwing that in at the 11th hour. Let me just, like, if that's true, that's pretty awesome. I'm going to say yes. Go clean your room. Okay, so if that theoretically was a random message at the end and not just the expected, like if that's just, that's kind of cool, because that's like, you know, that's still sort of two souls touching in that someone that I don't know wanted a warm message to send to somebody else. You know what I mean? Within the context of the game, and then the game itself rewards me with some random message. If that's the case, that's pretty cool. All right. Speaking of pretty cool, we are done early. I see that our stream failed at some point as well. Even though, again, on my software, on OBS, no problems. It's just Twitch is seeming to have issues where I disconnected 12 or so minutes ago. Okay. Well, we found ourselves the first tree. I was going to say I'm half tempted to play it again, just to see if I get a different message at the end. But I might do that off stream, because it would only take like... Oh, I don't know. It'd still take at least like an hour of my life to not worry about collecting any of the shiny things and just going point to point to point to point with the memories. I don't know. I'll think about it. I probably won't do it, but I'll think about it. Hiya! What I will do is thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody chill vibes and clear skies, and hope you all find your own first tree out there. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy in the meantime, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. We are back on the air Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and you know what that means. 2 action-packed events in the GWA universe, courtesy of Fire Pro Wrestling World. So until then, TTFN, let's go ahead and... slim pickings on who else is streaming currently. Hang on. Got a vamp while the stream deck crashes. I should preemptively press it once and just ignore it. Dork streaming. I haven't seen him streaming at the same time as me in a long time. It's because I had a dork. All right. Thanks very much for chilling, everybody. Hopefully I see you tomorrow evening for some wrestling action. If not, thanks for spending the time with me. You did. Happy tree hunting.